Hello, this is part 2 of how to build an electric guitar, so if you haven't seen part 1 you should probably go back and watch that. Originally, to cut out the body blank, I thought I could use a forcing bit. However, after working it out, I realised I had to drill 100 holes all the way around the wood, and as you can see it doesn't even cut very well anyway, so this is a stupid idea. My next plan was to pull out the old Bosch jigsaw that I had lying around and isn't even working properly at the time. But as you can see, this cuts far better than the Hitachi jigsaw shown in part 1. I'd gone through the entire body blank in about 5 minutes. Here's what that looked like. Next, I tape the template I made down to the body blank and use a router bit with a ball bearing on the top. As you can see, it cuts a clean channel the size of the template all the way around the top half of the body. Here's what it looked like after the first router bit had been used. Because my router bit wasn't long enough, I had to flip the body over, clamp it again, and use a router bit with the bearing on the bottom. Here's what the body looked like after it had all been routed to the size of the template. Sadly though, as you can see, the router bits have caused a lot of burning and tear out around the tight curves of the body. Especially here on the cutaway. To fix this, I collected some sawdust after my initial sanding, and what you probably should use here is some epoxy resin, or even some off-the-shelf wood filler to fill in the cracks, but what I used was super glue. This has the advantage of going like an extremely hard plastic, for if I wanted to route or do some more machining on it. However, it did go extremely hard in a shiny colour when sanded, so I'll probably have to sand all of this off again anyway. This brilliant contraption here is called an emery fan, which is usually referred to as an aluminum oxide flat wheel. You attach it to your drill and it works like a drum sander, but can also be used for metal and lasts a lot longer. I always finish my sanding by hand as I believe it appears to work a lot faster and gives a better finish. Here's what my guitar will look like when I fit the neck and just a few of the electronics. I've lined all of this up next to my proper Les Paul just to check that the body is the right size and shape. Here you can see the flat edges of the guitar, and I'm now going to use a round over router bit to make the edges curved. I can see the edges look clean and professional. I now finish the bevels and clean up all of the edges by hand sanding again. Now this is referring to what I did earlier. Be careful when using super glue, because if you put too much super glue on a pile of sawdust, it begins to react and gives off poisonous fumes. That all happened in real time and could be quite dangerous. So make sure you wear your safety gear, and I'll see you in part 3.